HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. And welcome to today's edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, we have the latest Hiller sports update, plus much more. But first, 12 Hiller athletes recently signed letters of intent to compete in collegiate athletics. 12 Hopkinton Hiller athletes who will compete at the collegiate level were recently recognized in the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center. Okay.
I'm Tyler Walkowitz, going to Westminster College in Pennsylvania.
My name's Cooper Goodman. I'm going to Rivier University in New Hampshire.
All right. We'll start over here. What made you want to go to Rivier?
I really like the campus and the coach. He took me out on a tour, and I just loved everything about it.
To me, I really like Pittsburgh and the area around it, so I was really just calling my name from the start.
All right. And what are you going to be studying over there?
I'm studying business and management.
Pre-med.
All right, and can you talk about what it's been like to play lacrosse in the Hiller program?
It's been awesome. I really like the connection I made with my teammates and my coaches, and it's been a really good 4 years so far.
I agree with Coop. I mean, nothing more I could ask for. It's been a great time. Made a lot of friendships over the years.
All right, what's your goal for this season?
Have a great time. Have fun playing the last year in high school.
Hopefully to make it to playoffs and see if we can go on a run.
Ashley?
Yes. Calorie. Do I keep getting in the way?
Come over, sit right there. There, perfect.
My name is Holly Paharic. I'm going to Boston College to play softball.
I'm Ashley Callery. I'm going to Union College for softball.
All right. Ashley, what made you pick Union?
It was such a beautiful school, and I figured out a way where I could do theater and softball, so I could pursue a bunch of different things that I enjoy. The people were very welcoming, too, when I went, and I kind of fell in love with the school when I toured. So.
And Holly, what made you pick BC?
Probably just like the overall culture of the school and the program, and I mean I loved all the girls on the team as well.
Terrific. And what are you going to be studying over there?
Sociology.
Excellent.
I'm not too sure yet, but maybe something in political science or biology, so still up in the air.
Excellent. What was it like playing in this Hiller program in high school?
It was awesome. I met a lot of talented girls on the team, gathered a lot of skills. I had a great experience at Hiller softball.
Yeah, like I would say the same thing, and really just like furthered who I am as a player and gave me the opportunity to figure that out, which is a special thing on the field.
All right. What are your goals for the rest of this season?
We got a big goal to win the TVL, but on top of that, we'd like to make it pretty far in the playoffs. Yeah.
Anything to add?
Really just echoing what she said, play well together, win as much as we can, have fun.
I'm Chris Wheeler. I'm going to Norwich University to play baseball.
Excellent. What made you choose Norwich?
I really like the environment up there, and I got to meet the team and stay over with them, and I really love the guys up there. It seemed like a really cool group, and I'm really excited to hang out with them. spend the year with them.
And what are you going to be studying over there?
I'm going into biology, but I'm looking at pre-med and pre-medical field. So.
And what's it been like playing in the Siller program?
Oh man, I love our team and I love our coaches, our whole program. They've really just taught me so much. I feel like I'm always learning something with them and always pushing me to get better and improve and work for the team. I really love it.
And what are your goals for the rest of this season?
This season we kind of off to a rocky start, but we're getting our groove. So hopefully we can come back and put up a title this year for the state. But we got a lot of work to do, and as a team, as a player myself, I want to get better, work harder, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm Fotini Gronzos. I'm committed for women's soccer at Clark University.
All right, and what made you choose Clark?
I loved the environment and just like everything. I loved Coach Bree and I loved everybody that I met at the school, and I thought the academics were great, so I thought it would be a perfect fit for me.
All right, and do you know what you're going to be studying over there?
I'm pretty sure I'll be studying psychology, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
All right, and what was it like playing in the Siller program?
What's that?
What was it like playing for the Hillers in high school?
It was great. I had a great experience. I loved playing with all my friends who were my teammates, and also two of my family, or two of my cousins, and my sister too at one point. It was great.
Smile. Yep. And then all or nothing, okay?
I'm Logan Sullivan. I'm going to Colby College. I'm going to do track and field.
I'm Josie Hopkins. I'm going to Colby College, and I'm doing track and field.
And what made you choose Colby?
It's a really nice community and a really small team with a lot of nice people.
I was excited to have an opportunity to go to a school that, I may not have been able to get into without athletics. So.
Terrific. And you guys excited you're going to be on the same team in college?
That'll be super fun to have a familiar face around.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, and what are you going to be studying over there?
I'm going to be majoring in biology.
I'll be doing economics.
Terrific. And what was it like competing with the Hillers program in high school?
Oh, I love competing with the Hillers. I had a great time throughout all 4 years.
Yeah, you can ask for a better team or better coaches.
All right, thanks a lot and best of luck.
I'm Bridget Kavanaugh. I'm going to the Catholic University of America in D.C., and I'm committed for cross country and track and field.
All right, what made you choose Catholic University?
The first time I went to D.C., I absolutely loved it, and I knew I wanted to be close to a city and also be part of a team where I could also be a nursing major.
Program all throughout high school.
It's such a great team. I always say the people that I'm with are more like my family than just my teammates, and we're around each other all the time, whether it's outside of practice or during practice. So it's just been an amazing experience to have not only friends, family, but also people that have pushed me so hard.
All right, and any goals for the rest of the spring season?
I would say hopefully for the girls team to win the TVL championship.
And Christine, I'm not sharing him.
My name's Adriana, and I'm going to the College of the Holy Cross, and I'm going to be playing volleyball.
Excellent. What made you choose Holy Cross?
I chose Holy Cross because of the great coaching, new coach, so very nice team and beautiful campus. Love the campus.
Terrific. And what are you going to be studying over there?
I want to study either bio or business.
Excellent. And what was it like competing with this Hiller program throughout high school?
So fun. Probably one of my favorite parts of high school. I had a lot of fun playing against different teams, so met a lot of great people and was a great part of my high school experience.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Big smiles.
My name is Owen Silva. I'm going to Emmanuel College for soccer.
All right. What made you choose Emmanuel?
I chose Emmanuel because of its great location, academics, and the coach.
Terrific. You know what you're going to be studying over there?
Sports management and finance.
Excellent. And what was it like competing in this Hiller program?
It was a great experience, a lot of fun moments, and had a great time.
Any goalies? Yeah.
I'm a slave to symmetry.
We have one more up this way.
My name's Lila Mado. I'm going to Skidmore College, and I'm playing lacrosse.
All right. And what made you choose Skidmore?
I loved the community there, and I loved the campus so much. It just felt right at home.
Terrific. And what are you going to be studying there?
I'm going to be studying biology and on a pre-vet track.
All right. And what's it been like competing in this Hiller program?
It's been amazing. I love Coach Remley and Coach Riley. I think they're really awesome, and I love all my teammates. It's been very fun, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Terrific. And any goals for this season?
To get 200 saves. I already made 100 saves this season. Maybe we can make it 200. So, yeah.
HCAM recently hosted a debate for this year's contested select board race. There are 3 candidates running for 2 open seats. Here's a look at the 3 candidates. What do you feel are the biggest issues or challenges facing the town in the coming year? And if elected, what are your top priorities?
Great question. So I think the biggest one I just referred to a little bit is going to be our managing the budget with all the growth that we have and managing the tax base under control. Because of the growing needs as well as the rising debt service that we are going to see with all the debts that we already have. So managing that is a complex matter. And in the past 10 years or so, I've been very close to the budget, and I've been working with the appropriations and now from the Select Board very closely to manage and provide a balanced budget without any override and actually a couple of underrides. And even this year, after having our very much needed school capital debt from last year, this year we went further into fiscal discipline and having zero debt addition. So that type of discipline and I think fiscal responsibility and fiscal oversight is what I bring to the table, and that's what I see as the biggest challenge that we need to manage and be very cognizant and very close to while serving as a select board in the coming years.
Thank you. Mr. Kisner, same question. What do you feel are the biggest issues or challenges facing the town in the coming year? And if elected, what are your top priorities?
Certainly. So first and foremost, I think you always want to have your ear to the ground about the community. You've heard me talk a few times about the purpose of Select Board really being a conduit of Hopkinton and what issues the town is talking about. I don't know what you're discussing around your kitchen table, but right now around mine, we are concerned about the quality of water in town, the availability of water in town. We're concerned about the property taxes. 85% of our town's operating budget comes from our property taxes. It's more than $100 million, folks. I don't know about you, but we can only afford that tax and spend growth for so long before we need to find a new way to grow revenue in town. And I know that because people are coming and telling me that we are pricing them out of this community. And in some cases, these are the very people who helped build the town into the state that it is in today. So finding a way to make this a place that can grow but be affordable and sustainable for all generations of the community, and not just one where you tax and spend and we thank you once your kids graduate and we ask you to leave and make room for somebody else. That's not the community fabric I envision. I ultimately see significant challenges with capital expenditures and growth, much as Shahadul noted. I think that's why my significant experience on the Capital Improvement Committee and my understanding of the financial nuances in our town will bring significant benefit to the board.
Thank you. Mr. Doyle, same question. What do you feel are the biggest issues or challenges facing the town in the coming year? And if elected, what are your top priorities?
Great. Yeah, a lot of similar trends here, but number one priority is figuring out water, right? Quality and quantity, making sure that we have enough and it's suitable for drinking is most important in my mind, and it's from the people that have been reaching out to me about running, what they've been listing as top of their mind as well. Also a focus on financial discipline, making sure that we are being responsible and trying to keep our taxes as low as possible so that people aren't being forced to move out of town. Similar approach on that vein with financial challenges facing seniors, where I think we've already taken a step in the right direction to address that. Need to attract more businesses to town, which we'll be talking more about in a couple of days. And then one that didn't get put up yet was traffic. I would like to talk with some of the experts in town to see if there's something we can do. I don't have a solution to it yet, but I would like to work with our town to see if there is something that we can do to address that.
All right. Mr. Kisner, I have a follow-up. You mentioned water quality. How would the select board plan to trying to better the quality of water in town?
So I think the select board plays a role in directly bettering the quality of water in town. Like any leader, you empower the individuals and experts, and in this case, there are numerous boards that are tasked with going after this. I believe it's the Water and Sewer Enterprise Task Force. Someone will correct me on the name of it. But we have a board that's been empowered by the select board that is specifically looking into this issue, continuing to provide them resources, getting feedback from them. What's the guidance that they're looking for, the top-level decision-making and leadership signal, the support that they need, the obstacles that they're facing. That's the way in which I think the select board can signal their support and their influence over the water quality. It's the power of the pulpit, the things that they talk about, the things they choose to put on the agenda and focus their time and attention on becomes the things that inherently the town is focused on. So no, Matt Kisner cannot be a filter for your water, but yes, the select board can help focus and empower those who are tasked with doing so on your behalf. That's what leadership is, folks.
All right. And Mr. Doyle, you mentioned water quality as well. Is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Yeah, I was at the select board meeting when, I also don't remember the exact name of the group, but when they presented on it, right, there's two options. There's MWRA and there's figuring out filtration systems in town. We need to work with the experts to identify what is going to be an appropriate cost-effective solution that's going to be the best for the long term. And we need to work with our experts to address that. So that would be my focus, is listening, analyzing the data, and helping the team make the right decision.
All right, terrific. And absolutely.
So as you may have known or seen, I have been an advocate for clean water since I took office the first time, and I listened to the residents and also found out that PFAS is a real issue. We had to solve the problem for well 6, spending millions, but it worked out, and we have the safe water now. But as we look at the horizon, as my colleagues also mentioned, as I saw the problem with my colleagues, I advocated and formed this advisory board. And the goal is, Select Board has so many issues at hand. We need a focus group of people who can provide that expertise and thought leadership as to how to solve it for long term. And that's what the board is, or the advisory board is now assigned to. And at the same time, we are looking at the MWRA solution as well. There's design going on, and we are trying to negotiate with our neighboring cities. So there's a multi-pronged approach to it. It is a long-term problem, but we have to solve it. Clean water is a human right, and I'm a big proponent of it, and that's what I've been working on and will be working towards.
We are going to take a time out. A whole lot more HCAM news on the way. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Bay Path may have outgrown its space, but not its mission. We need your help to build a new facility that matches our capabilities and dedication. Join us and help ensure we can continue to provide exceptional care and find loving homes for animals for years and years to come. Thank you.
Welcome back to HCAM News. As we get towards the end of the spring regular season, it is busy for the Hillers. Here's the latest happenings in Hiller sports. On Monday, May 5th, Hiller boys volleyball hosted Millis. Steve Sweetapple was on the call.
Michael clicked to serve for this first set. Nice block. Well done, Trevor. Now Hopkinton takes the first set, 25-22. Liam keeps it in play. DeLuca, first ball. There we go. Again, Felix. Well done. Great heads-up play from Felix as Hopkinton takes the second set. Same score, 25-22. Tobin with the serve. Tough serve. Wes handles it. Egan outside. Judkins. That's a put away. Millis takes the third set, 25-13. Side out, boys. Nope, that's it. Millis takes the fourth set, 25-22. That's it. Millis takes the fifth set, 15-6 for a 3-2 victory. A come-from-behind victory after Hopkinton took the first two sets.
Millis took the win 3-2 in a well-played match. Hillers finished the week with 4 wins and 10 losses on the season. On Wednesday, May 7th, Hiller baseball and softball battled Bellingham. John Ritz was on the broadcast for Hiller softball.
There's a hit. And it drops in for our first run, an RBI single for Addie Walls. So she does, in fact, help her own cause. Addie Walls, Hopkinton's pitcher. And there's a hit. And it's a home run. That's a way to That's one way to help your cause. Solo homer for Addie Walls. There's a hit into the outfield. Solid hit. Takes 2, and another run scores. RBI double for Hopkinton. Ball dribbles up over to first for the out, and that's the game. Hopkinton wins over Bellingham 5-1.
Hiller baseball trailed Bellingham 3-2 heading into the bottom of the 5th inning.
You got to watch these Hiller base runners. Always a threat to steal. Mitch Simulus was hitting a .229 coming into today's game with 14 runs and 6 RBIs. And he's going to get a hit here as this is going to drop into left center. Lead runner heading to third. There goes Cafazzo. He's going to try to score. And this game is tied. An RBI double for Mitch Simulus. Wind up in the pitch, and it's a bunt, and that is a fair ball. Throw to first, gets away, and here comes the go-ahead run. Mitch Simulus around to score. What a job on the bunt by Nick Pedroli. Right up the grass on the third base side, right where you want it. You know, Coach Matt Anderson trusts Michael Sullivan, letting him swing on that 3-0 count. And he's going to swing here, and he's going to drive this one into right field, and that is going to be a base hit. An RBI single for Michael Sullivan as Nick Pedroli around to score. Hillers still have a runner on third. And this is driven in the air to left center. That's going to drop, and that is going to roll a bit and be another Hiller run as Zach Stacy aboard at second base with an RBI double.
4 runs for Hiller baseball in the bottom of the 5th, and the Hillers take the 6-3 win. Nick Pedroli went 2 for 4 at the plate, scoring 2 runs and had an RBI, and Landon Fitzgibbon pitched 3 shutout innings to close out the win. Hillers would fall to Holliston 3-0 on Thursday, May 8th, and are now 9-5 on the season.
Opportunity to get some new players, playing, we have Vinny, who's a freshman and third singles. She's still playing her match right now. And then we had a new duo in second doubles, which was Driddy Patel and Crystal Wang.
How did your match go?
I thought that our match went pretty well. In the beginning, we were like getting used to playing them because it's been a while since we practiced due to all the weather trouble with the rain and stuff. But after a while, we got our mojo going and we won.
Right, and great season so far. The Lady Girls are 10-3 now. What's it been like playing with this group, and what do you feel has led to the success that this team has had so far?
You want to start? Yeah. So, I've been on the team for 4 years now, so I feel like every year the team, like even with new players and the old players, we've always had like a really good bond going on. It's honestly like a sisterhood. We're always there for each other. We support each other. We back each other up. And even through the really tough matches with our big rivals, and when we're down and losing, I always hear like the cheers coming from my teammates, so that's really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely so nice, like playing with such a nice group of girls. Like everyone is truly so kind. There's no drama, and like we're all just friends having fun.
Yeah, that's something we've really worked on, is having a positive attitude and like getting close together. So having that's really helped us keep it together even when it's tough.
Terrific. And do you have any individual or team goals you want to accomplish this season?
We do have a big team goal of trying to win the TVL. We are like close to winning, but this week we have a lot of matches that we still need to win and get under our belts before, especially Westwood we need to beat. So.
All right. Well, congratulations on a great win here today, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Thank you.
Upcoming town government meetings include on Thursday, May 15th, we'll have the school committee meeting live at 6:30 p.m. And don't forget, Monday, May 19th, we'll have town election night coverage starting at 8 p.m. Town election takes place Monday, May 19th from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. Polls are open at Hopkinton Middle School. To view all upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov, or for more information, head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News, but don't worry, next week we'll be back Wednesday at 6:30. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.